Well, we're going on a road trip. And it's just a quick run around the block, actually. I go to drop off a package at local FedEx, selling some of my office equipment. And then I'm going to the magistrate's office because I've been summoned for jury duty once again. I was summoned last year, but after doing some checking, pulling up the paperwork, I was called up for civil court last year. I got it delayed, you know, when my wife was sick, and that was near the end of 2016. Got it delayed to after tax season 2017, and still had to go, but managed to not get selected after going out to the county courthouse there. And I thought, okay, well, I should be good to go at least for 5 years. At least that's what I thought. But no. Now I've got a new jury summons. Looks like a little storm damage from this tree from yesterday's storms that came through. We did have a confirmed tornado not far from my parents' place, but they're fine. There wasn't any damage at their house. But yeah, basically, this court is magistrate's court, so I may not be able to get out of serving jury duty for a second year in a row. I don't know. I'm going to go find out, because I've pulled up the form from last year to show them that, hey, I've already served. How about, giving me a break? And it's weird. I haven't been called up. Man, I don't think I've been called up since early 2000s. Now I've been called up twice in 2 years. So, that's just awesome. Yeah, no turn on red. I hear you, dude. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's, what this lady's doing, going out in the middle of the road. Signal change. Just give it a sec. There you go. But, yeah, I'm, none too thrilled about that because they've got me scheduled for June 8th, and the court is actually not far from my house, so it's not a big deal compared to the court I did last year, which was in the middle of the county. It was a good 30-minute drive, but depending on traffic. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure if I'll be able to get out of this or not. But anywho, yeah, we did. We had some severe storms around here yesterday afternoon. I didn't go out and around. You see in the previous video, I basically stayed at the house because there was definitely straight line winds and then the conditions for tornadoes. Everybody was still kind of getting a kick out of that with the cupcake analogy that the meteorologist out of Charlotte put on display. But all the ingredients for making cupcakes, so that's your watch. And then when you got a warning, you've got a complete cupcake. I'm like, okay. I mean, you can't get much more bizarre than that for doing an analogy of the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning. Slow truck, beautiful. I got things. But yeah, I mean, so far I don't see a whole lot of damage here. Yeah, we did saw some footage. There was tornadoes up around Lake Wiley, again not far from my parents' place, and yeah, they said their place is fine. There was about 2,700 people without power in town here from the straight line winds and all that. luckily everything worked out fine at my place. Just a few small limbs that fell, no big deal at all. So yeah, so I am here at FedEx, so let me drop off this box and we will hit the road. And of course, not much parking space there. Park right here. Nails and waxing. Oh yeah, I could use some waxing. Woo! Okay, drop that off. Yeah, system's ready. So now we will head to the court, see if I can get out of jury duty for the second year in a row. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll take the old scenic route here, but it actually gets close to the magistrate's office. So, buzzards look like they're flying around up there. Last jury duty I did, and of course the videos are up. Basically talking about a guy who was busted for a repeat offender, trafficking prescription drugs of some sort. And from what I understand, I think he wound up getting like 12 years. Requesting a jury trial, and the evidence was pretty much open and shut from what I gathered. Again, I didn't sit on the jury, but read the news article that was posted later. So, older fella too, he was in his 50s, so yeah, he'll probably wind up spending the rest of his life in jail for stupid prescription drugs, you know, trafficking and stuff like that, I guess. And I think the last time I served on jury duty was a small claims case for a contractor that I think was a landscaper. He wound up doing some work for a guy and didn't get paid, so he sued him. And supposedly the guy that did that had the work done said he wasn't happy with the job or whatever. And like, you know, the guy took pictures, everything looked like he did the job to us, and he was just trying to, I don't know, it sounds like he was just trying to swindle the guy for whatever reason. And of course we ruled in favor. That was a jury that I actually sat on. We ruled in favor for the landscaper to get reimbursed. Now again, that's another whole task in itself. When you win a judgment, you have to take that judgment, you know, get like a marshal or somebody to attach the judgment to a bank account if you can find it. Some people are sneaky enough, they don't even have bank accounts, so they just got a judgment that, you know, can just sit on their desk or a wall or whatever until it can be enforced. I don't know what the time limit is on something like that, but yeah, I mean, there's some swindlers out there. I know my buddy Mike, who helped me with a couple of my mega shed projects, he told me he got swindled out of like over $10,000 or something. For doing some work for a guy at a mall, and he was in a neighboring county, and the guy didn't pay him anything. I mean, he did all sorts of work and all that stuff, never paid him, and I don't know, he never pursued the court case. I guess it was going to cost him a lot. You know, he probably, you know, because it's over $10,000, you'd have to get an attorney involved, which he would have lost probably half or more than half of the settlement to an attorney for fees. So he just opted to chalk it up as a loss. And yeah, I mean, there's some shady characters out there. So being I know for a fact, you know, my late wife and I, we got screwed by an attorney doing 2 years. Our 2 clients of translation services for workers' comp cases. They spoke Spanish, so my wife would do the translation for them. We'd shuttle them around to doctor's appointments and wherever they needed to go. And next thing you know, the cases are settled and we don't get paid. And of course, you try to go after an attorney, that gets a little, complicated. Trying to sue an attorney, because basically we didn't have a contract. That's where we were screwed. I guess, we learned after the fact that, get a contract, get them to sign off on it before any services are rendered. We did that, later on. But the initial attorney, who now happens to be our local mayor and never voted for the bastard, yeah, he screwed us out of $2,500. And again, that would have just been small claims. And again, trying to go after an attorney, we probably would have lost everything just in attorney's fees. So we chalked it up as a loss ourselves, and we never did business with the guy again. So, but unfortunately, that's the way it is when you've got your small business owner. Oh no, I'm speeding. 44. Yeah, they got the speed trailers going. So, yep. Really kind of sad there's shady characters out there that will screw people out of, screw the small people. Let me turn here because construction on the other road. Downtown is being revitalized. We'll take ourselves another right. Don't worry about the signal because that road's closed. Water tower, isn't that precious? Yeah, really the sad part about being in business for yourself, you never know about shady characters who's going to wind up screwing you over. But yeah, you live and learn. No traffic, awesome. Okay, and we are here. Gotta wait for some traffic. Some pine cone and pine needle debris. The magistrate's office. Lovely. Yeah, I guess we'll just turn on in here. Find ourselves a parking spot. Yeah, we'll take this one right here. see if I can get out of jury duty, and I'll be right back. All right. I have been dismissed. Awesome. Glad I brought in that form from last year. So, yeah, that's awesome. No questions asked. I requested a copy just for my records, because I actually didn't make a copy. And once you wrote dismissed on there, that's when I asked for a copy of it. And yeah, that's good. So I don't have to worry about it June 8th. So I'd have probably just given whoever it was, I'd have just given him the chair. So anyway, yeah, I guess the civil and magistrate, you know, they're pretty similar, I guess, because both are handled by the sheriff's department. So yep, I was able to get out of jury duty this time. Awesome. So sweet. Guess we'll just head on back to the house now. So yeah, for those that have served, I'd be kind of curious to know what you served on. And you know, your experience, and then, you know, was the defendant found guilty or innocent, or, so I find some of those stories a little fascinating. You know, each state has their own set of rules and laws when it comes to, you know, jurors and, you know, cases and how they're handled and settled and all that stuff. I know, like New Mexico, for example, you know, they're one of the strictest states when it comes to DUIs. I mean, you can, as far as I know, you can request a jury trial there, and still, you know, it just depends on what the judge decides based on the law, what they will allow you, you know, to rule on, or what the verdict will be in some cases. At least that's what I've been told. So, yeah, kind of curious to know if you guys ever served on jury duty. What was it for? What was the case? And stuff like that. Intersection up to repair the broken water line. Been like that a few days now. Guess they're not in a hurry. But anyway, let's wrap up this trip around and getting dismissed from jury duty. So until the next thrilling video, adios.